Hello, what is up? Let's go. Today is Wednesday. We have oil news report on 10:30. Took this trade yesterday off of breaker, unicorn, breaker with FEG. 8:30 news was respecting it, only wicking it. Inflation rate. And okay, 1 hour. We also have SMT, turtle soup. I wanted to short this here, but since we already take the sell side liquidity, there's no market maker sell context, so I needed price to generate liquidity here and then without taking this high or any intermediate term high within that fair value gap. But price in fact did with displacement and closed above the inverse FEG and also while also respecting the breaker block. So I turned my focus into bullish, see here, then I entered for a 1-to-1 RR, target this sell side liquidity. I was able to enter because it was in context. See, external, internal, external, or internal, external, internal. Yeah, this was in context. The bullish is in context, while that one wasn't in context, so that's great. Okay, gonna mark out 10:30. Keep forgetting about daylight savings. It's a bit different in my time. Okay, so on the monthly, nothing. Weekly, bullish order block being respected. Notice we have a swing low, then price. Okay, now check on the daily. Okay, this blue line is the order block, weekly order block, and in this range right here, you could see that there's a swing low here and a swing high. Price broke this swing high with this swing low, and price fails to take this swing low and then decides to take this swing high, showing us momentum. But as it falls, it only took this sell side liquidity but did not take the low that produced this momentum breakout to the upside. So with this in context, we know the draw is to the bullish side. We know it's going to be a bullish week, so this one is very likely instead of this. Gonna delete this one and this one. Okay, my draw is very bullish now since we close above that 4-hour inverse. Let me just show you. So this was our 4-hour inverse that I said yesterday. If we inverse, then we should see price coming up here. Take out this Friday's high, which is equivalent to equal high in terms of liquidity pool. We have this recent sell side liquidity ran out, and then we are in context, external, internal, external. Market maker buy model. We could look for setup here. Take notes that we have 10:30 news. So I'm gonna mark that out first thing first. 10:30 right here. This will give us the injection of money. Also 9:30 equity open. Go back at daily. We do have a busy. Wait. Have a busy there. But price just look flunky, man. I'm going to delete some. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Just gonna clean up my previous trades. Yeah. I think this was the gap. I think this is an order block, perhaps. Yep, I'll not take that. We have SMT here. Price did not take this low. That is signs that we are trying to push higher. because this is an intermediate term low. This is also respecting the min threshold of this breaker block, order block. Very bullish price action here. I think that's all to delete. I think I'm going to take trades on NQ again. Price just looks so clean. Let me look at daily. Do we have a fair value gap? We have. It's on Wednesday. Okay, we haven't formed it yet, but let's look at the 4 hour. Have the CB. We have this breaker block or order block, and then price went to this. This down candle becomes an propulsion because this order block was supported by this old low, so this becomes high probability order block, and then price reacts to it with another down close candle, making this a propulsion. We haven't yet seen price touch this, but we don't need to because we have an inverse. So I'm just gonna play on the 4 hour. I want to see an order block reacting to this inverse, so confirming that we are going to the upside. Let's see setup. Let me check on H1 though. H4, do we have fair value gaps though? We only have fair value gaps down here. I'm gonna take note of that anyway. I think that's considerable. Don't have fair value gap here, only here. Okay. Now I'll drop down. Oh, this is a bearish order block and price is respecting it here. That is interesting. I like to take note of that. Oh wait, that should be blue. Okay, I'm gonna go H1. That is really nice down close candle, rebalancing this fair value gap imbalance. So this should be an intermediate term low, which I don't want this to be broken, get broken. Yeah, we do have this 4 hour busy. Should price drops here, I want to see it supports price in this fair value gap, and then just wicking, making a CB and then a busy. That should be our continuation model. We have this equal lows, relative equal lows. Price takes all that liquidity, induces them into this busy right here on the 1 hour, which we have, then goes up. That is a model in itself. Do you want to enter in that? Yes, we can. We can actually. So your entry will be here. Intermediate term low. I'm very confident that we're gonna hit buy side, so got a 3-to-1 trade. The fact we made breaker and this candle, just a lot of displacement, respecting it, and then everything is in a line. I like this, a 3-to-1 trade. Look at pull off. I'm afraid if we don't get an entry, so I'm gonna be a bit precise. Put this here. I can take that trade. On the 1 hour, that's interesting. I'm day trading this, okay. I mean, I'm swing trading it, okay. Do stop loss, risking $100. My stop loss is 180.65. 180.65.0. 180.65.0. Buy limit. I can't do that. 60, 50, 40, 30. Already. 180.40 can't. 180.80. 80.90. Guess I'll have to go on 180.90. I don't know why it does this. 180.90 is here. I like this block though. Should I wait on 9:30 maybe for short-term trading? Let's look at 50 minute. Yeah, it's kind of clean. It's because I'm risking $100. It can't be this large. If I want that, if I want my stop loss here, I should increase my risk, which I will not do, of course. If we do, I want to at least hit 1-to-1 right there. One 18. 118. I want to see if this down candle's low is at 18149. 8149. 3. Just 2.0. Stop loss 180.90. I'm gonna do 180.62. Yes, we can. Not 65. Okay. Do buy limit there. Boop boop. So that's my trade, although it's more like a swing here. Do have this CB sitting on top, which you could probably try to use for another model to the upside. This is Tuesday, Monday. We could be just seeing a Monday's low of the week. Now that Wednesday it's just not that powerful. Oh, we have BPI. What? Oh no, it's Thursday. So Wednesday there's no news on TradingView. Not one that is need to be monitored because it's low. So the highest probability was on Tuesday, and we see price respecting the bullish order flow. Wednesday is obviously gonna be bullish. this is going to be a bullish wick, so I'm comfortable entering like this. Think, yeah, that's good though. I like to be filled here. Give me the best shot. Okay, let's watch USD Swiss. Okay, I'm gonna photo first now. Okay, Swiss. That's a B, still respecting it. Looking like price wants to reach the upside. There's no sell side here. Price is trending up in the monthly and the weekly. Well, mid-weekly. Got that bearish order block. So liquidity ran into this bullish order block, which it did not hit. Keep that in mind. We have this. I wanted price to actually close above, but looks like we are respecting it. That is interesting. I'll look on 1 hour. Did we take this? I don't remember. Okay, nothing. Okay, clean to the daily again. I want to see this down close candles high, which is on 87948, 87948, 87948, and this high 87948. So those are equal highs, but you could actually identify this as a swing high that rebalances the CB. So potentially targeting the order block down here. Now that we respected it, upside is not the question, especially now that we have a really bullish NQ. Probably see a bearish USD Swiss. Actually, let me just do some FIB here. Yep, we're at OTE is here. This is discount. I want to see price at least touching here. I don't need price put on that OTE, fair value gap and OTE overlap, because I have a feeling, since this is an inverse, that we could just be wicking. So I want my entry to be here at that mean threshold of where the wick could be in and where the body close should be around this inverse. This is perfect. So this is my thing for the market, for it to wick, closing a CB, then just jolly on the right to buy side. Of course, I could just look for lower time frame entries, but like the 1 minute. But I only treat what I see, and what I see is this beautiful context and the hard time frame. If I go to 5 minute, 1 minute, if you want to do short-term trading, then maybe it's possible. We just identify 830, 830s here. So anything below that will be discount. So once price touch this, and we are in, and then it inverts some of that SIBI. 1 hour preferably. I want to see that here. If I take a loss, that's okay. In my opinion, this low, this low, this low are strong. Especially now that we inverse in the 4 hour. Could just be going down here to accumulate more longs. Maybe I should check the 4 hour. Why? Because we derive that SIBI on the 4 hour. So you have to take notes. On Swissy, I think I'll try trading since Monday, Tuesday could be high of the week. I'm gonna trade on Thursday. Thursday should give me where the draw on price should be on the dollar, especially now that we have PMI and retail sales tomorrow, Thursday. I want to see either price wants to take those equal highs, or does it respect that swing high that rebounds the SIBI into the downside. I prefer the downside though. Now I'm leaning more bearish for this day, but I will take NQ as my entry. Probably take like a few days because it's a swing. This is a model. We're just using the New York session, previous day PD array as well to hold price. If we use this from this low, drag it on until 60. Oh, 60 not enough. We see the high that caused the structure shift. The highest high within this range. We take that and drive all the way to 60, which is the 60-day look back, but incorporated in this time frame. Let's see that within this range, this low should be strong. Have that shift here, and this low should be strong based on that 60-day max strike. We will see upside movement better if we respect this inverse. Still waiting for a fill. If we do get it, price could just probably make a swing high, right? Rebalancing the SIBI on the 4 hour. Just drops all the way down now into equal lows, and we will have taken a loss. If that happens, then since this Wednesday, we will for sure know that Thursday, Friday should be a drive move lower, especially Thursday we have PPI, drive lower to this sell side liquidity next week. So if our stop gets taken out, then Thursday we should go short the sell side liquidity. That's all. We don't have SMT here except for this low, but we don't need SMT because we know order flow is going up. We know where's the strong low is located. I like this. Notice that price is unwilling to go upside here. These are engineering liquidity. We're also in this bearish order block, so keep that in mind as well. Here's the Swiss. Got nothing here, so I guess we have to wait now for 10:30. Here we're still 8:40. We'll wait until 9:30. See what price does. Usually on 7. This is 7. Here's the 7. Usually 7 is a Judas swing, protraction that tricks people on the opposite direction before the real moves. Now, since we see that 7 after 7 we see price falls here, we can be sure that 9:30 and 10:30 news will push price higher. If it doesn't, then we could look for shorts on Thursday. This could just be build-ups of liquidity pools. There's 2, so it all depends whether this trade works or not. If it doesn't, then most definitely going down. Why? Because fundamental on dollar is actually bullish, so I'm surprised that we made the swing high here. That's why I'm just gonna watch what price is showing us. Yep, it's very clean. This looks really nice. This is an order block. This down close candle is a propulsion. Once price touches this, it should push price, propels price higher, because this is a propulsion. Just below this inversion, there's a propulsion. Okay, screenshot. Everything looks clean. I'm expecting price to go to discount at least. It's showing resistance. On ES, we have this fair value gap that is not yet filled. NQ filled is, but ES hasn't taken this sell-side liquidity. Potential turtle soup maybe. On ES though, the liquidity pool is so obvious. This swing high, this swing high, swing high. There's a lot of resistance here, a lot of bounces, obvious bounces. Yeah, if you just put trend line here, that is so obvious. People will put buy stops on breakouts, and probably some will be some selling here, probably to this low, right? Because this is resistance turn support. But this low will not be broken. Why? Because this is strong low and order flow is bullish. Those people who didn't incorporate the higher time frame will get tricked usually. So I want to see price. Do we get a fill? That's the problem, because it looks beautiful, so much beautiful. I don't want to miss. $9.30. And this, the other block is here. We are respecting it. But within that propulsion, we have a fair value gap. Or so I thought. I feel like H1, yeah. We might not get a fill here, boys. We hit discount, we hit equilibrium, price seems to be reacting off of it. That's our equilibrium. My fill is just down here. I'm expecting some big wicks. 930 manipulation gives me move for my fill, hopefully. If it doesn't, then I guess I'll miss it. But I'll still try to find a setup. Like if we do make a CB and then price close above that CB, I would take that long lows here and then just write the price, the upside. I'll be like this then. Expected low, let's say here. Yeah, that could work as well. Filling the CB. Take note that we respected this busy after taking sell side liquidity. So if we really want to go down, we should invalidate this first. So if price close below at 1 hour busy, and Thursday, Friday should be a move down, because this low right here is the intermediate terminal, which should not be broken, despite this be a failure swing. Market structure point of view, this should hold. If it doesn't, then we close below this 1 hour busy, I think price will probably have some resistance going down, but eventually shorting. I don't think this trade will finish on this day. It will probably take 1 full week until Friday. Use here. So I will still record just for screen time. This is my truest trade. You want to see it pan out into this high. Screenshot this as well. Yep. Okay, are we closing above or below? If we close below, that should be good for a downward move. Oh. here. Looking at this price action on DXY, there's just not a lot of volume. You have this liquidity pool, equal highs, price goes up there into the CB, just goes down. So that is also a model for sell side liquidity. So price more likely inversing this BC. If it does, then we should see price come lower. It will not go here and then up. I don't think that's likely. If it wants to go up, it should hold here, because we actually already have sell side liquidity ran in the lower time frame. You see this low, ran, this low, this low, this low, ran. We're waiting. I'm not filled yet on NQ. This makes me scared a bit. Not gonna lie, missing out a trade. How to heal myself from being afraid of missing a trade? Well, market will always present itself. Okay, but I'm wasting my time basically. No, you're not. As long as you are journaling, you will be great. So if I don't get this fill, or if I lose, I will just journal it anyway, as if I took it, because I need the data points. And maybe in the future, if I'm so afraid of getting filled while also having a high win rate, then I'll most likely just put on equilibrium next time. Okay, I don't actually need to watch USD Swiss, but I just want to see how it does. There we go. I'll probably not trade this one, but I want to wait until 10:30. If it does inverse this BC, keep that in mind. I want to see bullishness on the dollar. Oh wait, on NQ at 9:30 and 10. So hopefully before 9:30 we get a fill. Point out the midnight. Midnight is here. We also have 8:30 right there. So we are in a discount. We are so in discount. If this was a bearish day, then buy side liquidity ran, market structure shift, rebalanced CB, price went down. That's why I said this could just be a swing high that rebalanced at CB. But I'm just comfortable taking this, knowing that we have a bullish week, in my opinion. So this low should not be should not get broken, and will not be reached. Yeah, we entered on an institutional level. I want to see price goes to the institutional level. If it does, we get a fill. Just gonna record what price does until 11 or maybe 10:30 news. Okay, yeah, 11. Basically, I'm gonna leave half hour for price to do its thing. Either it takes me out or not until that 11 o'clock. Still 2 hours more before 11. I'm liking this setup. Yeah, this yesterday Caleb shorted this, right? I also like this short, but overall I'm bullish. I didn't want to take trades anymore because this isn't that convincing. Because order flow was bullish. But we did have some liquidity pool there with a busy. That's why it's in a way, it's in its own model. Price to go down here to rebalance. I'm still waiting. Looks like we are going down. I'm gonna wait until news. Yup, we didn't get no fills. But that's okay. We can find an entry within this context. Because this will be another silver bullet. Wow, equilibrium. Price hits equilibrium. And I don't taking trade here, but if it's a silver bullet, maybe I'll consider it. Just gonna wait for 10 to come. Order flow should support me to the upside, so I guess I have not to be scared because price is fractal. Hopefully. If I win this one on silver bullet, then I'll be very, very confident because I learned a lesson. Going to wait for silver bullet. Still 1 hour left. I mean, I could take a market order right now. Stop loss will be here, but that would defeat the whole purpose, right? Because I want to stick to my rules. I put a buy limit here for a reason. Well, because I want to hit a 1-to-1 at this high. And I thought that price will at least go below the discount a bit into this busy. But it didn't end up doing that. It only visited this equilibrium before reaction. Oh no, price could just go into the CB and then go down into this mitigation block. Down in this busy. That is possible. So let's see, like something like this. Then an up movement. Something like that is still possible if we make a swing high at this CB. That will also make a 1 hour CB if we do make a swing high here. Let's see. If it goes down here, why? Because this to here is a liquidity void. I entered on the liquidity void. Price left me behind, so I'm gonna wait for it to go to an internal CB, mitigating the mitigation block to the downside, rebalancing this busy before continuing up. Maybe we see SMR and we would have a move upwards, closing a 1 hour CB, and we'll trade the silver bullet on that. Oh man, Okay, 20 more minutes before equities open. Swiss looks like we're respecting this bullish fair value gap. Come on. Come on. Swiss NQ. Swiss NQ. On ES, price does look very bullish now that we have SMT. Oh my god. That is an SMT, bro. Okay, it all depends on 930 now. We have SMT right here. Boop, 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 boop. While inside the inverse, while also in propulsion. That is handsome. Absolutely stunning. This could just be a turtle soup. And we got left behind. If it's a turtle soup, then that is just precise, man. A turtle soup and stop within this lower inverse CB, while also in the fair value gap. PC. Yep, we had two overlaps here. Also an equilibrium level. If we close, maybe make market structure shift, I'll enter that. Even better if we have SMT right here on this select impulse to the upside. I'm entering that just using SMT with conviction that this is a turtle soup buy. So this should be a strong low and this will be SMR. Therefore, if we see any SMT here or here, we can take that to this buy side liquidity. Now. 15 minutes. There's still 1 minute left. Yep. So I'm hoping 930 to close in this CB. I'm hoping 930 to rebalance that CB and closing above it. That will just be high probability that this is turtle soup, and I'll just take my longs here. And just to be safe, maybe stop loss here. So it'll be like something like this. Those who short here will now took longs, and then I would mod my stop loss here, because that will still be a 1-to-1. That's how we manage. That's how we manage your trade, buddy. If we are trading basically on pattern, we will not get this type of entry. But now that we understand how prices book, I could be confident at this entry right here. Start this down. But I'm not gonna cancel it just in case. We're waiting for price at 930, which is this green green vertical line. Remember that whenever we lose, it is just us paying for more information. Perfectly. That is the perfect way of saying it, ICT. So if we were to inverse the SIBI and enter right there, and then price close below here, and decide to rebalance this BC, now we took loss. I'm going to go to the sideline and then see if price tries to come back here, maybe market structure shift. I'll re-enter. Why? Because we're still in context. We're just rebalancing this BC. Unless if we close below this BC, then we could potentially see a swing high in the 4-hour chart that rebalances this SIBI, which will become an intermediate term high, and we should see price taking the sell side, the one we used as stop loss, because this isn't an important BC. Okay, we're almost 9:30, just this one candle for the next. If 9:30 creates a swing high, then this will probably get tap into. But if we don't, and 9:30 is just another bullish candle closing the SIBI, we should see price just pushing to the upside. So you can do this instead. Wahahaha. We got two. We got so many, brother. This low, if we inverse that SIBI, should be an intermediate term low because we rebalanced this BC, which was a BC in the 1 hour. See that? So that will count as a intermediate term low if we closed on 10 AM silver bullet. So once it's 10 AM, or if we inverse that SIBI, then price should just rips higher off of this, because we don't just have intermediate term low that rebalance the 1 hour BC, we also have SMT with ES. Very awesome, very powerful stuff here. I mean, I could just take the trade right now, but still waiting for 10 or 9:30 to show its hands. You know what? I don't need to wait for 10 silver bullet. I can just enter on 9:30. Just need to see what 9:30 does as we go to. Maybe I'll wait 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 is good enough. 9:30 should be good enough. 9:30 will tell me whether we should go up or not. Time then price, time then price. Whoa ho ho. Alright. Charts so messy, right? If we do this, it's a lot more cleaner. Taking a photo of this, probably much cleaner. I agree. I just have a lot of this chart because I didn't pay. Yeah. Maybe, well, this year I'm going to be profitable, and with the money I'll use it to buy TradingView and also FX Replay. Maybe trade sell as well. Alright, 10 more minutes. Let's see underground. 5-minute charts. Okay, no swing high. Okay, 1 minute seems interesting. You have this tiny breaker. Price goes down, makes a lower high, makes a lower low, then breaks, taking buy side liquidity, and tries to go down. It can't because we have this busy. It all went down to rebalance, and price went up, and then down. Propulsion. That's looking bullish on the lower time frame. But we're not basing that off of that. Nope. Looking for this. 15 minutes. 15-minute do everything. Okay, come on. One more minute. Look how we're respecting that bullish order block or down close candle. Still 17 seconds left. Looks like we're not respecting it. Okay, never mind that. The true candle will be on 9:30, which we should see displacement. Alright, 9:30 is open. Looks like we're reaching buy side liquidity. Okay, let's get tap in. Tap me in. Tap me in. Come on, we're just so close. Come on, bro. Tap me in. Looking here, we do have SMT. We got another SMT, boys. I'm loving it. What? Huh? Why isn't okay? Orders in finally. There's sometimes we get our orders and we take a loss here. That's okay. Okay, I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade. Okay. I want to see this busy hold. If we get it close below that busy, I'm getting out. We went to OTE as well, that busy. Let's see Swiss. Huh? Okay. Swiss. Yeah, nothing. Okay, my price. Let's see, respect this busy. Because that's a 1 hour busy. And we are currently on the 50 minutes, so higher time frame PDA should hold lower time frame price action. I want to see this at least hold and then wicks out on 10:30. I want price before 10 to do wick. If it doesn't do it by the time we get to news 10:30, I will close the trade. I want to see price respecting this, and I want to see it does that before 10:30, preferably. So that's my plan. If it doesn't plan out, I'm closing it, of course. That's how I manage my trade, brother. Look at that reaction. Okay, we're not done. that is the consequent encouragement right there. Looks like we're getting some drawdown. As long as we're holding this busy, well, we'll be good. 10:30, 1 hour more. Oh yeah, should see a Sibi. Yes, we do. Here goes our Sibi. Oh, that is actually this PC is actually a 4-hour fair value gap, so this must totally hold. Wow, price is taking so long. Of course, there's no news, buddy. Only low impact news. I'm still gonna be here. Nasdaq, USD Swiss, you are my friends. You are my best friends. You will be my friends that I will always hear daily. I will always look at you daily, and if you're clean, I'll try and talk to you. If you're good, then I'll play with you by taking trades. I'm just gonna play on index and Swiss, focusing just on those pair so that I can get to know my friends more, right? My friends name NQ and Swissy. Okay, still 8 more minutes. Since we made the swing high, we wanted to go to Spissy. Looks like we're wicking. I think we're respecting this, which is good. It's a good thing, because while we're respecting this, we also have SMT. Using time, now that we know that this is the 4-hour busy, if price just start consolidating, okay, the 4-hour eventually closing in this busy, you see price tapping my stop loss. That's why if we see consolidation here as we break this busy, that is just price telling you it wants to take my stop loss, or anyone's stop loss who put this sell liquidity here. So I really like it. Time and price, I love it. Time and price. If it consolidates, I'll take it off because it makes sense, because it will be closing in this busy, turning it into an inverse busy. Should push price to this low. Okay, 6 more minutes. Watching price till then. I also want to take note of 10:30. If we don't get a push up while consolidating in this busy, I want to see 10:30 give us a bullish move. That is preferable. If it doesn't, then that's just looking so bearish. Until then, looks like we're respecting it. Okay. that doesn't look great. If you look at 4 hour, yeah, I might have a change of bias if it decides to close this busy. Maybe not. Yeah, most likely not. This could just be a swing high. Does this be looking at this displacement? I mean, that is an order block, bearish order block. Price reacts off it, taking buy side liquidity, market structure shift, and then give us this. It does look like very bearish. If we close below here, that is. Even if it close, I want to still wait for 10:30. Okay, we're almost at silver bullet. Now have this SMT. SMT means nothing, to be honest. At this context, yeah. Wow, look at that. I suppose that will be my first stop loss this week. I mean, it looks clean, so I'm not particularly angry. I use the system really well, but I'm just now part of the losing statistic. I'll see good trades next day. Alright then. Yeah. Yep. Market structure shift, intermediate term high, intermediate term high. Okay. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Buys could have changed now. After we took price to this bearish order block, that could just be the catalyst for lower price action. I'll also go on the other time frames. What does it look like? Oh, we have a mean threshold here. If we close, if we reach silver bullet and price is still like this instead of wicking, then I'll close it. Why? Because that does not look bullish at all. Okay, Swissy closing below this busy. And we are at almost silver bullet. Let's see if we have some liquidity. Well, the only liquidity we have is this previous day low. 10 minutes left. Obviously, I don't want this low to be broken because I'm expecting bullish week. If price takes out my low, like I said, we will target this low. On the 4-hour, we did make a swing high, rebouncing the CB. In a way, it's kind of bearish now. If you look at 4-hour, yeah. Now we wait. Obviously, if you want to be bullish, you want this swing high to be broken. I entered on turtle soup long, which was aggressive. If I wanted to have confirmation, then I like that, or an inverse of a CB, which we didn't get. Instead, we gotta rebalance this low. Since I'm already in a trade, I know this. The draw is probably down here. Looks like I'm becoming liquidity. Those who sold here, long-term high, intermediate-term high, intermediate-term high, sell-side liquidity, original consolidation. This high, we did not have any SMT, but an SMT is not required for an SMR. One thing to note is that this is a breaker. Right here. Up there, bearish breaker. Here's bullish breaker. Price could just go to this breaker and then punch up again maybe on Thursday. So I will need a close below this low. on the hourly chart. Mm, 4 minutes. Because breakers are the dominant PDA. This is the true support is here at my stop loss, and true resistance is here, this perishable block, and here in this universe. So I'm still sticking until 10:30. If we see market structure shift in the lower time frame on silver bullet before 10:30, we could still see some chance that this could just be a wick. If we don't see it, then bye bye. Closing it, or price just takes it on silver bullet. Looking at that, we're respecting it. I think I'm gonna close USD Swiss. I'm not gonna pay attention on that anymore. I'm going on NQ. Okay, 1 minute left. Price is reacting on that 4-hour order block, which is a propulsion. Yeah, we're getting hit, boys. That was fast. Alright, BE trade now. That was unpredicted, but kind of predicted because that's a very short block. 2022 model. Intermediate term high, long term high, taking sell side after inversing this. I'm just not that convinced with this low, so I didn't bother closing my trade and taking short. It's not part of the plan. Our price looking bearish now, but that's okay. I want to see 1030 what it does, since we are known breakers. We do have SMT. Most obvious one is here. We get price closing above the CB. Then I'll just quickly enter it. Still bullish because we have this breaker, I guess. But really, it all depends on 10:30. Let's see what 10:30 does. We have a swing high here, maybe microstructure shift. Yup. Last line of defense. So breaker. It does look really good. Kulo Kulo manipulation. Market structure shift. If I took my fib out, yeah, we are at equilibrium. Inside breaker. PM session ends here at 4 p.m. After this 10:30 news, yeah, we are probably consolidating for tomorrow's price action. So if I don't see any movement 10:30, I'll put a sideline and then wait for tomorrow, Thursday. Hopefully PM session does something with this inverse, with the SIBI. The swing high, bounce the SIBI. We could get a break on that on 10:30, that should be enough. I just want to see price now. I'm not looking for trades. Only yes, we did take out that swing high, intermediate term high, that rebalanced this. Well, also in mitigation. Yep, this looks good. Also have SMT here. If we enter here, this will be our stop loss. If we do our stop loss here, it will be high risk because price could just take that liquidity again. For low risk entry, we'll want to see this SAB get inverse, and then you can take that entry. For 1 hour. Okay, news is out. See displacement. I want to see NQ take out this swing high. Okay, we did. Okay. Guess we'll have to trade tomorrow. I'm gonna wait 8 more minutes for closing the video. Just want to see how price reacts here. still bullish bias long term unless these two get hit. Probably take out this red line. Price overall look very bullish. You can't be bearish on this. So I'm just being patient, just watching. 7 more minutes. Okay, we have displacement down. Yeah, yes, market structure shift, fair value gap, rebalance, broke structure. NQ is not that clean. ES is clean, kind of a bit, but still not strong enough for this bearish move. It needs to generate more sell side liquidity to take out this high. So if it wants to take out this high, it needs to generate more sell side liquidity. And to take it, then go up. Something like this. What? Something like this. Go. To the upside. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're consolidating. Okay. I don't think PM session will drive by price to inverse this. Probably see it on Thursday. So that's all for today. I'm still bullish until, let's say, we have this huge break. Yeah, I'm still very bullish, I guess. I can't be bearish in this position. That's all for today. Have a good trading day for you all. Peace out.